Looking at my very simple asset management portal here, I'm going to be able to run through a bunch of reports, like getting some interactive dashboards, interactive charts, but also running some fund documents in the system, starting with very simple type of documents that are going to allow me to basically select a certain fund number, and I'm going to get my PDF document as a fixed document. In many cases, just having a fixed document is not really what a user likes, because in many situations, I see users running hundreds of different versions of the same document again and again, just because it needs slight variants of the same documents. So this little dashboard here shows an approach of building a document that is slightly dynamic. So in my document here, first thing I can do is I can select whatever font I want to see. I can select my logo, like pick up my typical logo, select my background from the system, and basically run that document. And I get my dynamic document, having my start page, having my logo, having a bunch of reports in the document. I can also change it, like I don't want a certain background, I want to change the logo, I want to go for a different logo. Actually, I don't want to see the second page in here. We're not interested in a certain page in here. It's going to submit it again. So I get the dynamic documents that missing the second detail page in that document. Let me quickly change the font, run it again, and I get a dynamic document with whatever I just configured. So I've got my document in here. I've got a different logo. I, of course, could change the start page in here. So let's stay with the same background. Let's go to the typical logo. I want to go back to page 2, which is the second detail page behind the cover page. Let's submit that one. Then I'm going to back to my documents. So everything is generated on the fly. I got the document. And personally, I don't like that chart in here because that's the wrong measure, that's the wrong dimension, that's the wrong chart type. So I want to do some more details on here. Personally, I prefer to get a pie chart. I want to go for the fund redemption price, and I'm not interested in the custodian. I'm going to go for the fund type. And I'm going to run my report again. And we get a different version of that document. In that case, different chart type, different measure, different dimension, but still the same document. It's a very simple showcase showing what type of dynamic documents can be created running WebFOCUS. So it's just a slight, selection of variants in here. It can be very easily extended to create or use WebFOCUS as a dynamic document builder, building any type of documents in PDF, Excel, PowerPoint, or what format on a dynamic selection or a dynamic base. Actually, in my document in here, that one is a very simple thing. So at the end, it's nothing more than a database. In my case, it's a very simple thing. So it's built on that level of information. So whenever I want to add something like what, remove something, get something out of the system, I can delete a logo from my system, and everything is built dynamically. So whenever I rerun my portal, let's update my document, go to my fund documents, go to dynamic documents. You see, we got one less logo within the system. So everything is driven by a record in a database. So there is no definition. I don't want to install an update right now. Thank you, Windows. No update now. So actually, whatever I need dynamically built, easy to use.